here a couple of times. They've thrilled audiences for decades when holding the #1 pick. So in their 4th year as a franchise, they had Shaquille O'Neal, 1993 Rookie of the Year, that they picked first overall. And then a year later, 94, you all remember this, a little switcheroo, selecting Chris Webber, swapping him for Penny Hardaway. And then 11 years later, Orlando, they were at it again with the #1 pick. You're sensing a little bit of a theme here. They have some experience in this department. They selected a center. You can see it there, Dwight Howard, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. He's laid Orlando on another finals run in 2009. And Orlando, again, with the chance to pick #1 overall. Before we dissect who could be that #1 pick, I do want to check in with our senior NBA insider, Adrian Wojnarowski, to find out what exactly you are hearing, Woj, on who the Magic may select.
Malika, NBA teams are now preparing for the top of this lottery to see the draft board blown up. I'm told that the Orlando Magic are expected to select Duke's Paolo Banchero with the #1 overall pick. Orlando's president of basketball operations, Jeff Weltman, ran one of the great stealth pre-draft operations, and I'm told that Banchero now is the front runner and the likely choice to be Orlando's pick at #1.
Wow, all right, Paolo Banchero out of Duke, likely to be the #1 pick. But Woj, one of the interesting things about this draft is just how much talent there is at the top. It's begging this question of the Orlando Magic. Hey, Magic, who you got? Who will you be taking? Might it be Gonzaga's Chet Holmgren that they could take? He's a rim protector. He has perimeter skills. And here's the thing, don't let his frame, his body type fool you. That is a tough dude. Or could it be Auburn's Jabari Smith Jr.? He's an elite jump shooter, a versatile defender. He has a high motor. And then there's Paolo Banchero, who Woj mentioned. He's a playmaker, he's physical, he's an elite scorer. So now we ask the question, who you got, Magic, and who you got, Jay?
Well, we had talked earlier about Jabari Smith being the #1 pick, the presumptive #1 pick, or Chet Holmgren of Gonzaga. It seemed like teams had moved away, and we had it slotted with Smith, Holmgren, and then Banchero going to Houston. But apropos, a Woj bomb before the draft even starts, and it's Banchero. So if they take Banchero, now all of a sudden Oklahoma City, do they have a choice to make between, they probably didn't expect that it was going to be Smith or Holmgren, #2. So that is a big shakeup at the top from what we thought it was going to be. But how exciting for all these guys. But how exciting for Paolo Banchero to join that long list of great players that have called themselves #1 draft picks. And if he is taken #1, we talked about it all year, that there were 3 guys worthy of it. And those 3 guys are all worthy of it.
Well, guess what, Jay? We get to find out now. The pick is in. So let's go to Commissioner Adam Silver to find out who the Orlando Magic select.
With the first pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Paolo Banchero from Duke University.
Mike Miller.
Wow. Paolo Banchero from Duke goes #1 overall to the Orlando Magic. You can see him hugging his family there. What a special moment. He comes from a family of hoopers. His mom, Rhonda Smith, she played at Washington, go Huskies, was drafted to the W in 2000, and he is a strong, offensively versatile player. He actually played quarterback, and he ran track and field in high school. He was an early bloomer. He continued to grow, and ultimately, he became the first Duke player with 20-plus points and 10-plus rebounds in a Final Four game since 1989. You can see him there shaking hands with Commissioner Adam Silver. What exactly are the Orlando Magic getting, Jay?
Well, they are getting maybe the best combination of size at 6'10", 255 pounds, advanced skills, and explosive power in this draft. And Orlando clearly thinks that Paolo Banchero is the best player in this draft. He was the best player on a team that had 5 NBA players in the starting lineup. And Paolo Banchero led Duke to a win over Gonzaga early in the season where he outplayed Chet Holmgren. Here you see the physicality of Banchero. He can overpower defenders going to the basket. He can take it one way, spin back with power to the other. He can shoot it from the perimeter. He can isolate in the mid-post on the elbow. He can get better as a defender, but when you look at his defense, his pick and roll defense is in the 97th percentile on pick and roll handlers.
Absolutely, and when you look at his player comp, he's a combination of Michael Beasley with his elite skill set for us being able to score the ball, get buckets, create, and score it with difficulty. On the other end, I look at Ben Simmons, his ability to make plays for others, his ability to attack in transition and make plays and get to the basket downhill and take up the space. He has that physicality that you was talking about, Jay, and that's what he is. LSU Ben Simmons at that.
And a good
and now he is standing by with our Monica McNutt.
Paolo, Mom Rhonda, congratulations. Yesterday you told me you've been watching the NBA draft closely since 2010. Now that you're here and the #1 pick, how does it compare to what you dreamed?
I don't even know what to say. I can't believe what just happened, honestly. I never would have thought that this would happen. You know, I wanted to be in the NBA, but I didn't know I would be here, man. I really honestly didn't. So this is unbelievable, and I can't speak right now. I'm sorry.
Well, we'll give you a break from speaking because we have a little surprise from someone special to you.
Paolo, congratulations. I'm so happy for you and your family and the commitment you've made. You are, I think, the most versatile player in the draft. You can play anywhere on the court, and you're a winner. You're going to help tremendously and have a terrific NBA career.
You join the legacy of Duke players drafted into the league and got to play for a legend. What did your experience as a Blue Devil teach you?
Taught me a lot, you know. Coach K, he really taught me, you know, how to really be a man, you know. Just being away from home, being so far from home, like he was there for me, you know, whether it was criticizing me, telling me when I was messing up, or complimenting me, letting me know when I was doing well. You know, he was always there, and he's the greatest coach I ever had.
Before there was Coach K, there was your mom, Rhonda, who has joined us this evening. But we've got to go back upstairs. Congratulations, Paolo. Congratulations, Mom, Rhonda. We know you are his inspiration.
Thank you.
Monica, thank you.
Monica, thank you so much. Just take another look at this moment between Paolo and his mom, Rhonda. She has coached him. She has been his mentor. What a moment for him and his family. But look, I mean, Duke, they have a little bit of experience going #1 overall. He joins a very elite list of #1 picks, Elton Brand, Kyrie Irving, and Zion Williamson as Duke players who have gone #1 overall. By the way, the 13th straight year that a freshman was selected first. The last non-freshman was Blake Griffin. That was back in 2009. Now, we get to take a look at who else may be still left in the green room. There's a whole lot of guys hoping to